Hello everyone, we are another nerdy couple, and in today's video we are talking about the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I always want to call Captain Falcon, but that's not the name of the show. It should be. Anyway.
Yeah, that's already character.
Yeah, but also, as a little aside, stick around for the end of this video because we're going to have a little bit of a channel update at the end to kind of discuss
The future.
the future and where things are going. But anyway, for right now, let's just hop into the video. So the Falcon and Winter Soldier, it started off, pretty interesting, right? Not interesting, but entertaining at least, with the action scene and whatnot. We had our little canyon run that I always like.
Loves the canyon run.
I love the canyon run in Star Wars
Oh, I'm sorry.
movies.
I didn't know.
Like specifically. And this one was nice, nothing crazy, but it was a canyon run. And that whole thing, and I was like, okay, let's see the rest of this episode, and it did not carry that entertainment throughout the rest of the episode, at least for me.
There is only like one scene where I was like, I enjoyed this scene.
Yeah.
And that was the therapy scene.
Oh yeah, the therapy scene
with
was funny.
Bucky.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is fun.
Right.
But as a whole, I was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah. And knowing that there are only 6 episodes in this entire season, and it started off this slowly, is just like...
Yeah, and we have to remember that WandaVision started off...
It did.
Very slowly
It
with
did.
the 50s, and there was nothing really going on.
Right, but
and so...
WandaVision started off with 2 episodes, and it gave you that kind of intrigue of like, what really is going on here,
They did drop some like...
Right. And I don't feel that desire to understand what's going on with their worlds right now.
Yeah, like I don't care to know this new Captain America fellow.
Oh.
I don't care to find out who these laugh people are,
Yeah.
or who the flag smashers are, or if they're
Right.
the same people. That's my theory, putting that out there.
Could be.
That they're similar at least.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
If this was not a Marvel show, I don't know that this first episode was good enough for me to continue watching a different show. Like if this was just a Netflix show.
Yeah, I think it would be, so it really depends. Like I would not tune back in next week, but I would watch the next episode if I was binging it.
Oh yeah, if you were binging it, yeah, because if the Netflix show, you get the whole season. But like if it was just a normal show that you have to come back next week, like we do, I don't know that I would if it wasn't Marvel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's Marvel, I know that it's going to have implications and it's going to get better,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I want to know those implications and I want to see, like, where it goes. And, like, I want to see Captain Falcon become a thing, you know? Like, Falcon become Captain America.
Right, because that's obviously
he's going to.
what's going to happen. Because, we at the end of the episode, you get this reveal that there's a new Captain America in town and he looks like a total dweeb.
A dweeb.
Absolute, just like...
And, like,
tool.
what kind of person, like, says, like, yes, I'll do it.
Right?
You
Like,
know?
I will
and, like,
be Captain America.
That's not honorable, like, oh, I will be Captain America for our country. No, you wanted to wave and you wanted to be the Captain America that Captain America was forced to be at the beginning of his life, you know? Where he was, the propaganda guy. And,
right.
Like...
And this guy's clearly, at the very least, like, he was never an Avenger. He wasn't there fighting my boy Thanos like Captain America, the real one, was, and Sam and Bucky as well. That he's just some dude. He's just a puppet, basically. Probably that's what they're using him for.
Like
a propaganda guy.
At the very best, he is someone in military.
Right. At the very best.
At the very best.
Whatever. But. Yeah, so I assume that Sam is taking that personally because he gave up that shield to the Smithsonian and they just turned around and slapped him in the face with it, essentially.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you said you didn't want to do it? We'll find someone else.
Right.
Like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And, like, I hate it because, like, he did have, like, a good speech at the beginning, and he was like, but this belongs to you.
Right.
Talking about Cap.
Yeah.
And I was just like...
Well, the interesting thing with that speech, right, and the kind of way that they can twist it, which is what I noticed, and it was like, this is thank you, Captain America, this belongs to you. Not thank you, Steve Rogers, not thank you, the title Captain America, this belongs to you. So as long as there is a Captain America, it belongs to that person. And I kind of thought in the beginning that would kind of be the way that they would use his own words against him to be like, okay, well, then you're just Captain America then. But that's obviously not how that one played out.
Yeah, and I thought that was the whole thing. Like, the name comes with the shield.
Yeah.
And that, like, Falcon couldn't be Falcon anymore if he was Captain America.
Right.
But, like, he could keep his wings, but they had to be red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I don't know.
And now he has a shield, too? You know, I don't know.
Right. We're getting the backstory of our characters now, of Sam and Bucky and all that, and like,
that was the other thing. Yeah, I don't care.
It's like, it's all right. And Sam, he grew up on a boat, and they had a house in New Orleans, and they had a business, I suppose, but because he left and all these things, and it just wasn't going well. And I was like, it's a sad-ish backstory that and like the family struggled when he went off to the military.
It's sad, it's realistic, it's humanizing.
Right. It's not that entertaining. It's really, I was like,
yeah, like Falcon is one of those characters that he shows up, he flies around, you're like, great, and then he's gone. Yeah. And it's like,
and I hope they can make him more than that. I really do. I hope they can make him Captain America.
Yeah. But like, they even rushed his story from the beginning,
right.
Like, I forgot what review or whatever we were watching recently, but it was something like that he was just like nice to Cap once, and now he's an Avenger. And it's like, what?
Yeah, like they're really just kind of like, he's in.
Yeah, and so now they're kind of like reversing that and being like, oh, well, here's his backstory, here's his life, and it's like, but no one cares. You skipped it in the beginning, and now we don't care.
Right. Yeah, and they. So with Bucky's backstory that they're giving us, or like the story that they're giving us with Bucky, it's more compelling, right? Because like you feel for that, because it kind of pulls on the same strings of Civil War when you find out that Bucky killed Tony's parents, and it's like, oh man, but like he didn't do that, and like just to see the continuation of something that they already have a foundation of, is more, it's just more entertaining, and it's more like you feel it more.
And I was gonna say, like, I don't even see Bucky's story as like a backstory per se.
No, it's
like what he's dealing with, and you could argue that Falcon is now currently dealing with the boat issues and stuff, but like, we know that's not going to be a major plot point, you know, like we're not going to follow this through, but we might follow through Bucky's like
reconciliation,
amends. Like, those amends will be multiple episodes, and eventually he's gonna tell this old guy Yori that he killed his son, but like, that's not a right now thing, you know.
But at least that one, and just the character of Bucky is like something to what, like you want to watch it and you want to understand the details, you know, because like when he's dating this girl and she's like, how old are you? And he's like 106. It's like, that's funny. And he's kind of hiding the fact that he was the Winter Soldier because he's ashamed of that. It's not something to be proud of at all. And it's no fault of his own. He was brainwashed, and other people know that, but he still has that inability to forgive himself, So he's a very complex character, and so far, Marvel has not made Falcon very complex.
Like, Bucky has been more fleshed out in the past, and therefore, like, we know more about him and we care more about him, you know?
Falcon. But, I listen, I did not care one single bit about Wanda or Vision.
Yeah, but they were also both more fleshed out than Falcon was. And like, you could argue that Vision wasn't very fleshed out, but Vision was it
just sucked. It was terrible.
Vision was the side character to WandaVision. Wanda was your main, and she was a little bit more fleshed out than Vision. With that same logic, Bucky should be our main, but Falcon is, because Falcon was chosen by Cap. And it's like, but why was Falcon chosen?
Well, the reason why Falcon was chosen is kind of a slight on Bucky that Falcon Sam is a good man, right? And that's the whole reason why Captain America, why Steve Rogers is Captain America, because the serum, amplifies your own characteristics. You're a good man. You're an even better man with the super soldier serum, right? And obviously Falcon Sam is not getting the super soldier serum, at least that we know of. So that's not really a thing, but that's how
Cap still has to be a good man. Yeah,
Captain America still has to be a good man, and unfortunately with Bucky, he's compromised, right?
Yeah, and like he was,
he's got a terrible past.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have been able to be Captain America even before becoming the Winter Soldier, I think, because although he did care for Steve.
Yeah,
he was selfish, and he was your basic boy's boy, know.
Yeah.
Your man's man,
mm-hmm.
and so like that's not exactly what Steve was, Yeah. I don't know that Bucky would have jumped on that grenade like Steve did in that first movie.
Nobody else did. I mean,
exactly.
Percentage-wise, like there's very few amount of people who would have. Right?
Exactly. But the idea is that Falcon could have. Yeah,
that Sam would have. Right. But the only issue is that like I believe that Sam is that good guy, right? And we see kind of that he's a good guy. But for the most part, we're just told, oh, no, Sam's good. He's cool. He's a stand-up dude. And it's like, I believe that, but like, just prove it. Like, just show me him being like awesome, because like for the most part, kind of like War Machine, like they just fly around and make explosions happen. And it's like,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that War Machine was in this.
I did. I mean, it makes sense because he's in the military and stuff like that.
Yeah. I thought it was a nice little nod.
But yeah. I think he'll be in it more as well.
Yeah. When Rhodey asked Sam why he didn't take up the mantle. I don't know what I was looking at. I'm sorry. Why he didn't take up the mantle. I thought it was interesting because when he said it, I just thought, do you want to be Iron Man?
Yeah, you take up the mantle of Iron Man. Yeah, it's but he has his own mantle, and so does Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Iron Patriot.
War Machine. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you now, but he's either Iron Patriot or War Machine.
One of the two.
I like War Machine.
Yeah, but Iron Patriot's better.
I think he is Iron Patriot.
Yeah, I think he was War Machine, and then they renamed him the Iron Patriot with a new paint job.
Because War Machine is
too violent.
Too violent
for the military.
Right. But yeah.
But yeah, I would give this episode. Are we not there yet?
Oh no, I'm there. This is just my expression for my rating of the episode.
I would give this episode like maybe a 6.
Yeah.
Like it was very average.
Yeah.
I was like, it was super middle of the road. It was like maybe a little better than half.
Right.
Like I was interested more than half the episode, but not more than 3/4.
Exactly, Yeah.
Definitely like 6.
Right. And for many of those same reasons that you said, you were like, it's very middle of the road, stuff like that. I gave it a 5. It's just meh. It's average TV, and it's like I would watch it if it was on. If I came in the room and somebody was watching it, I would sit down and watch it. But like I said in the beginning, if it wasn't a Marvel show, I wouldn't put the effort to keep up with it.
Yeah. And like I hope that it gets better, but at the same time, like I'm coming into Falcon and the Winter Soldier not expecting much.
Right.
The whole time I was just like, I don't think this is going to be good.
Yeah.
And like as we watched WandaVision and that got better and better, I was like, Falcon's going to be trash. Like this is not going to be good.
I don't know.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like it just doesn't seem good. And like the snippets of the previews that I've seen, because I haven't seen a whole preview.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, really? That's what we're doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be a buddy cop type of thing, and
they're not buddies yet.
They're not buddies yet. They're not. But Sam has tried to reach out to Bucky, but no response from that. And like, it's just, I hope I seem like an idiot in the future, but like, I just don't understand why the show is not starting off with them already together. Because like, I don't care about them individually. Well, like I said, Bucky is somewhat interesting. I still don't really care that much about them individually.
Yeah, I don't care.
They're fun together. Individually, I don't care.
I don't care. That is this episode. I don't care.
Yeah.
All of it. I was just like, I don't care.
Oh, so now I was about to end the video.
Update.
But our channel update. So, I was recently offered and accepted a new job. Very fun, very cool.
Very far away.
Very far away. It's in a different state. And I am typically the one who edits the videos and stuff like that. So I put in the most time after the video to make sure that it comes out. And the job that I accepted is going to be very, very, very time consuming. And
correct.
I did a little bit of math, and I'm going to be working a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
So, all that to say, with Brian working a lot and elsewhere, the channel is going to look a little different.
We're going to try our best to keep up the reviews.
We're going to try to keep the reviews. I'm going to try to edit them. But also, with us not being in the same place very soon, we're not totally sure how we're going to record those.
Right.
So we're going to work on figuring out how to record those, maybe like a Zoom video.
Right.
Unclear.
One of our audios is not going to be very good because we have one mic. So who knows who that'll be.
Correct. So bad audio, weird video, me editing. Yikes.
Should be fine.
And then
no more gaming.
Also with that, the gaming videos would probably not be coming out for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
And if they are coming out, just know that means that I am not as busy as I thought I would be. So if the gaming videos are coming out, maybe like once a week or something like that, it's good for me.
That's good for Ryan. Yeah. And like I would offer to edit those too, but a lot of them have been like back recorded.
Right.
And so they're already on his laptop, which will obviously go with him.
Right.
So I can't.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you still continue to subscribe, comment, and like. And maybe watch some of our old videos while you're waiting for the new ones to come out while we figure this mess out.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye.